Okay, class, here we are at week 6, and we're moving into unions now. It's going to be full on unions from now to the end of the class. I'm hoping that all that you've learned in the previous weeks have made understanding how unions came about, why they came about, and pretty much that there's no recourse for working people other than to form some kind of association, a benevolent society, working person's party, or unions. So this week, although I stressed about women in the very beginning, it was the young mill girls and the children that were the first to go out on a strike. And although there were others that were let me just get this going. Although there were others strikes, as we saw earlier, they were small collective groups. And of course, you're seeing that Philadelphia, which is the city of the Liberty Bell, was one of the 4 most leading groups of people, or the most leading city, besides Boston, which we'll hear more about, that really went into people standing up for self-respect. And bottom line, that's what a union does. It gives you your self-respect so that you are no longer feeling like you're just a cog in the wheel. And hopefully I'll be able to get that little movie of Charlie Chaplin's and put it up here soon for you, called Modern Times. If I don't get a chance to watch it, it's pretty amazing what he did, and how he so makes it funny so that we can have some sense of humor when we're looking at the awful situation that working people in this country and other countries, but here, have struggled to do. So that being said, that's it. There's so many other things going on regarding unions, but we're going to stay in the 1800s for the next 2 weeks. So we'll be able to get lots of information in about as people stood up, as men threw off the yokes of all kinds, as some unions like the IWW, International Workers of the World, come forth, and the CIO comes forth in the 1900s to accept all people. We see how having unity is our best way to deal with the Bezos and the Facebook and all those folks who have so much money. I'm a little bit frustrated this week that Jeff Bezos of Amazon made $13 million in one day. And yet, when he bought Whole Foods, he cut their wages. He brought the part-timers up to minimum wage, which is the law, and cut some wages. And so this man who has so much money, people are still buying from him, not realizing that you can support your local places, and you can also find other venues besides Amazon and Walmart, the granddaddy of the most anti-worker business in the United States. So on that note, I'm going to leave you. I think you'll appreciate the discussion question. And remember, discussions are due on Thursday night, your posts, and your responses are due no later than Saturday night. So the first due date is on Thursday night at 11:59 p.m. and the second due date is Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. Have a great week and talk to you next week.